Can I tell you a story about Rachel?
She farted constantly.
So she farted constantly.
Like the brain distracting farts.
Jude has been a big Superman fan since he was a little boy. But when James Gunn calls to pull a prank, you pick up the phone. Sorry, Jude. We had to.
I think.
How are you, man?
I think my fingers smell like gum.
I think my fingers smell like gum for some reason.
I've always had this weird thing.
Man,
I've always had this weird thing.
Since I was a kid, like I like to touch gum on the ground.
I like touch, if I see gum on the ground or like under a chair or something, I end up touching it and I think I might.
I've been wanting to talk about this in an interview since the beginning.
Honestly, I've been wanting to talk about this in an interview since the beginning.
That is amazing. No.
I want people to see the fun side of me.
I want people to see the fun side of me, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it. I've got this thing, right? Like, parents' home, they bought some diffuser and it smells like washing up liquid, like kitchen detergent and stuff.
I love that smell.
And I thought it was just a smell in my brain.
Yeah,
I love it, but I couldn't.
Sometimes I go to sleep, I put bleach on my nose to smell it.
Sometimes when I go to bed, I put bleach on my nose to smell it.
I'm a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
You like petrol?
Funny.
Funny.
But yeah, man. I am here on behalf of BuzzFeed.
Love BuzzFeed.
Love BuzzFeed. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Great, amazing content. And I've actually have a game for you, and only a few questions.
Great. Love games. Love games.
Great. I love games. Love
So
games.
it's a quotable game. We're gonna be going over like a spread of different Superman.
Copacetic.
And
Copacetic.
yeah,
Copacetic.
what you to do is to
Copacetic.
try and pinpoint the film and also the characters.
I cannot stop thinking about the gum.
Sorry, I cannot stop thinking about the gum.
But I mean, can we do something a little different? Because they keep asking me all the same questions, and they.
Can we do something a little different? Because you know everybody keeps asking us the same questions and everything.
Okay.
I want
to be a fun guy.
I want to be a fun guy. I want to like
see me as a fun guy.
I want the world to see me as a fun guy.
Because everybody thinks I'm weird.
Because everybody thinks that I'm weird.
James and Rachel think I'm weird.
James and Rachel think that I'm weird.
Can I tell you a story about Rachel?
Crazy.
Can I tell you a story about Rachel?
Dude.
She farted constantly.
She farted constantly.
On set.
On set.
And then she was blaming it on Nick all the time.
And then she would blame it on Nick all the time.
And these were stinky.
Yes.
And these were stinky farts, like.
Like the brain distracting farts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite rancid, but I hear it. That's an interesting fact.
But that's pretty fun stuff, though, right? From a fun guy like me.
That's real. That's real. That's real behind the camera.
I am so jet lagged. I'm sorry if I'm being weird.
I'm so jet lagged. I'm sorry if I'm being weird.
But I just really, really want to be a fun guy.
Want to be a fun guy.
And I keep being like Superman stuff. I mean,
stuff.
it's weird, you know, and
I can imagine.
it's hard.
It must be exhausting.
It's hard, yeah.
I'm gonna get into some of the questions. I think these are good, fun-ish questions. Obviously, you're taking on the man.
Cough.
Of that
Sorry.
comes with the. It's all good.
What do you think James Gunn is going to do with Martian Manhunter? That's really what I care about.
What I really care about is Martian Manhunter. Do you know Martian Manhunter?
Yes, I do.
What do you think James Gunn could do with Martian Manhunter?
I think he can do a lot. I was a Justice League fan.
Yeah,
so
I love Martian
I
Manhunter.
love
Also,
Martian Manhunter.
no, you're 31, right?
I don't know. I've been trying to tell people I'm 28,
I've been trying to tell people I'm 28.
but I got busted.
I'm 32.
But I got oh yeah.
Right. So you like Martian Manhunter?
But
So
yeah,
you like Martian Manhunter.
I love Martian Manhunter.
Why do you think he's the coolest of all the heroes?
So why do you think Martian Manhunter is like the coolest hero?
That's you. I think he's okay.
Oh, just okay?
But I think
Oh,
he's
just
really,
okay.
That's a little offensive.
I think
Kind of
he's
offensive.
I think he's really good.
Don't you think he's kind of a fun guy, though?
You
Don't
know
you think
what I mean?
he's kind of a fun guy?
Like
though?
me?
It's
like
always
me?
fun. It's always fun having someone who's essentially the Martian.
I've always wanted to do something where I just start laughing hysterically in an interview.
I've always wanted to do this thing in an interview where I just start laughing suddenly, just like laughing.
But I'm always like the serious guy.
But I'm always the serious.
And I hate it
I hear it,
because
and I hate it.
Nick comes out, he's so
Nick
funny.
comes out and he's
so good
funny
looking.
and he's so
He's so
good-looking.
great. Rachel
He's
comes
great,
out,
and
she's
Rachel
funny.
comes out and she's
James
funny.
is funny.
James is funny.
And I'm like a dork.
You know, I'm kind of the dork of the group.
Yeah.
You know,
They constantly mock me.
I wouldn't call you a dork.
they do. They're mocking me constantly. Yeah.
Mocking your colleagues is a rite of passage.
But they do it in sort of a mean way.
Yeah. They do it in kind of a mean way.
Yeah, it's not really.
not really.
Very nice.
It's not really fun. Oh man. But yeah, I only really got to see like a preview of the film, right?
You didn't see the whole movie?
Of
You
the
didn't see the
film.
whole movie?
I haven't seen the whole movie yet.
What the hell?
I thought this. What the hell?
I wasn't sent the full movie.
He dies at the end.
Superman dies at the end.
He does.
I hope not.
He does.
Is this? What's happening right now? How do you truly feel?
I don't really care about how I feel. I just want to be
I
perceived
don't really
as
care
a fun
about
guy.
how I feel. It's mostly about how I'm perceived. Like I want to be perceived as a fun guy in these interviews and stuff.
I get it.
And it's just like, it's getting on my nerves because everybody is seen as so fun.
It's just getting on my nerves because everybody else is seen as so fun, and I'm kind of.
I do interviews with Rachel and Nick, and they laugh so hard at the stuff they say, and then I say something, and it's silent.
I do interviews with Rachel and Nick, and they're laughing at.
Can I reset the room and just say something?
Sorry, yeah.
I just want you to be your pure, most natural self.
But my pure self is somebody who wants to be a fun guy.
I am a
But
freelancer.
the problem is my pure, natural self is somebody who wants to be a fun guy.
Then I would say just sit in that and let it go. Like,
That's pretty good advice.
I'm not an actor. I wish I was an actor. I ended up being a writer because I was actually kicked out of school. So me
Wow.
being in front of you right now, it's like, I'm very proud of this moment. I'm pretty sure after the whole aftermath of everything that you go through with Superman, the amount of joy that you're gonna just implement into people by just being this character, I think is unquantifiable.
Now I feel bad.
So my questions and what I thought I would do is try and play a little game. Freelancing, so I'm here with BuzzFeed, but my questions for you were going to be much more about the moral.
But as a fun guy, though, right?
Everything you said means so much to me, and I'm going to try to do that.
I love that.
And I also want to be a fun guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, we can be fun. So is it okay if we reset?
Woohoo!
Yeah. Well, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got, I love it. Thank you so much, Dave. But yeah, you know what? I already knew you've had a long junket weekend.
So long.
So long. It's been so long.
I need a buddy.
I need a buddy.
I need a friend. Because these guys, they aren't having anything to do with me.
No, just because like when we're, they're when we're all together, it's.
Yeah.
I'm the odd
They
man out.
don't. I'm the odd man out,
Little dork.
I think
Little dork, like, we were talking about.
Yeah.
I think you're the man, and you just don't get it at this point.
Well, okay, I just have one more thing to say.
One thing
Well,
I wanted to ask you.
Sorry, before that, I just have one more thing I want to say.
Yes.
Where are we going? 1, 2, 6.
Hold on just a minute, I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, do your thing.
What's up?
That was on me telling him what to say.
Is it?
Yes.
You done a madness.
Dude, you handled that so beautifully, and what you said about the movie, I couldn't have said it better myself. You were so reassuring to me. Honestly, you made me feel so good.
Literally, like you're gonna. Hey, Jim.
How you doing?
I'm good. But you know what's so funny? Yeah, I'm freelancing with BuzzFeed, so this isn't even my normal gig. So I was like, I f***ed it up.
No, sorry.
Yeah, so
I'm
he
sorry.
felt bad.
I felt bad.
You felt bad.
At the end, I started feeling really
But
bad. I
let me
was
just
just being
say,
so
let me just
sincere.
say, the way you handled that was so graceful and grounded. It's all gonna be easy from now on.
Thank you, guys.
You handled that so beautifully. I almost started crying the way you were making me feel bad.
Oh man, I was
Dude.
trying to.
But you
look
didn't
around
go
the room
too.
to
You
see
didn't
what
laugh.
is going on.
You
It was
didn't
hard.
laugh.
It
I
was
was
hard.
surprised you
He's
didn't.
giggling in my ear. like-
He goes constantly. So
That is crazy. When you told me about Superman at the end of the film, I just felt like,
That was hard.
like guys, really? Restart on DCE, really? Like, well,
You're good for it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
It's all good.
Stay there. Get the hell out of here. Let's really do your questions.
That is crazy. Wow.
All right, now that we're loosened up, good, let's talk.
Okay, cool. Let's talk. Do you still want to do the quotes? Because I feel like
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah,
a fun
do 'em,
game.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Alright,
just want to
sweet.
be perceived as a fun guy. You know?
I was thinking, what is going on?
So I'm guessing what movie the
Movie and the characters.
Yeah.
Easy, miss. I've got you. You've got me? Who's got you?
so good. Superman and Lois when he catches her after falling out of the helicopter.
Wow. Next one. I just wish you could all see the Earth the way I see it. Because when you really look at it, it's just one world.
It sounds to me like it's one of the Henry Cavill Supermans. Is that wrong?
Wrong. But to be fair, this is one of Christopher Reeve's.
Is it the fourth one?
Yes, it is.
There are some great quotes from that one, but
yeah. You're taking the mantle of Superman, a hero of heroes. I'm sure you've already been doused in the pressure that comes with the title, but for you, David, who was your first hero and why?
It's so hard to, like, I think back to teachers when I was a kid. It's easy to think about your parents. You said you were kicked out of school, huh? So maybe, I don't know, maybe you had a hero teacher or maybe your teachers weren't your heroes. It would probably be my mom and dad. I remember even as a kid thinking of them, not just in the way that I think a lot of kids think about their parents as like, well, they know everything, they have all the answers. It was actually kind of the opposite, that they conveyed to us, me and my sister, when we were young, I think very early, that like adults are fallible and imperfect and don't have all the answers. My dad was sick quite a lot when we were growing up, so there was talk about illness and the possibility of death. And the fact that that was talked about in our house with love and compassion and a certain appreciation for the maturity that even young kids can have about those kinds of things, that felt like it sort of prevented me from ever having, when I grew up, a moment where I was completely disillusioned. It was like, oh my God, adults don't know what they're doing. It was kind of a smoother transition into the world. And it made me trust and appreciate my parents even more, because they didn't pretend to be perfect or to have all the answers, but they were still gonna do their best. I think that is what's cool about the great superheroes, especially Superman, is that thing of like, it's not that he's perfect and can do everything and is invincible. It's that he's willing to take responsibility for what he can do and to try to do it as best he can, and to hopefully inspire that in other people.
That is an outstanding answer.
Thanks,
beautiful.
It's an outstanding question.
Yeah, my parents are my heroes as well. I think that's just so... Yeah, that made me emotional, man.
Oh, good.
Like, are we just exchanging emotions?
Well, when we go through a trauma like we just went through at the beginning of this.
Some type of trauma bonding.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy. You will see my life through your eyes, as your life will be seen through mine. The son becomes the father, and the father becomes the son.
Well, that's gotta be Jor-El, right? Character-wise?
One more try.
Who else would be talking about father and sons?
It's when a certain person returned to the earth after a long time away.
Superman Returns, the film. But who says it?
Superman.
Oh, Brandon Routh says it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Next quote. They can be a great people, Kal-El. They wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
I think that's Jor-El. And is that in Man of Steel? Damn it!
But you were right on the money, but it was Marlon Brando as
it's
Jor-El
right, yeah.
in Superman 1.
It's amazing that like through all these decades of this film, like you can pull a quote out and it kind of feels like it could be from any of them.
Yes.
That they all retain that spirit of Superman and the story.
That actually leads perfectly to my next question. One thing I've noticed about Superman as a character is while steadfast in principles over the decades of this character being performed, the role has changed alongside the depiction of man. And also woman with like Lois Lane, and the experiment of filmmaking. What can you say of your Superman in terms of how you've modernized the character?
That was thanks to James's script and the kind of movie he wanted to make, and the things that he wanted to pull from the comics that he read growing up and that he loved into film that would speak to people today. Ultimately, I think the great thing about Superman as a character is that the values he represents are timeless and are the things that unite us, represent the best of us, of humanity, despite the specifics of our time. So in some ways, I think every Superman is a modern Superman, but also a classic Superman, just in that timeless sense.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank you so much for being Dane. Thanks for having great questions as well.
Thank you so much.